Greetings. Welcome to a special talk by Ms Roshumba on her Let's Talk and Grow Ms Roshumba's platform. It's September 2023, and today I want to share what Spirit shared with me to you all. So I give thanks for being open and for being worthy to be spoken through. So I will begin. And, as I do it, when I call the word raw, it's actually calling the highest power and energy in the universe to be with me. So I give thanks to Ra. And I hope all of you out there are blessed and open to learn something new. That is not really lost in you. It's just because our lives are so busy. It's oftentimes we don't have those moments to get quiet and go inward, introspect our minds and our spirit. So here I go. Ra, I see thee in my spirit, oh, guiding me through the mirages of this tested life. So much is changing, so very fast. At least it is how it now appears to me. So much has stayed the same for them, outwardly in appearance also to me. The journey of my life, and possibly all lives, is to be faithful. And yield to the changing seasons. For it matters not if you decide not to participate. Change will change you anyway. So why not be a curator in a positive way of your life? Surrendering in a faithful way will enable you to curate the journey to a peaceful and serene life. For we were not put up on this earth to give in to the unknown, but to shape it. Stagnation, driven by automation, is fastly becoming the 21st century humans. The creation of devices that ingenuously pathways to a future that resembles is of a box office thriller that takes one out of their minds and into a mythical world. We see that for the humans, permission has been granted unobstructively. Named it to technological advances. No one seems to outwardly ask the important question of advance us to where? It's a machinated world, they say. Those of you from the 20th century, it's time you all fade away. But I too be one. Can only reiterate that without we, the 20th centuryers, there would be no you. For we are the building blocks from the bottom. And while here, and fully vested in life, remaining here, driven by morality, then we, the 20th centuryers, are obligated to guide and pull the guarded scroll of wisdom that will, if followed, prevent the extinction of humans as we have known it to be. The mythicism of our box office entertainment movies has already created cracks that challenges the mind of the ordinary humans to act self. Which reality is now real? And can I enter into it this very day? Which reality is really real? The ones we see on the movies, the box office, the cables, the reruns, or our daily life that we're living? Oftentimes we find ourselves in limbo, gone too far into the mirage with no door to re-enter into our world. I'm afraid that is where we now have an alarming population residing. One by one, they have departed to join the world of creative mirage. We now call them the insane, the mentally ill. The ones that oftentimes we see don't care about what we do daily, about going to work back and forth and, those types of things we sell our time for money. A lot of them just live on the side of the street, wandering in the world, talking to an imaginary person. Suspended in a world that was engineered and created by the so-called innovative engineers, the we. But we still have time though. Our future, the new ones, the young ones, and some genuine old ones must come to know one another. For the passing of the torch will be more precision-based this time. We must bypass the techie designs. I want you to hear that. We must bypass the techie designs. Now, there's some we'll have to use. Like, I have to say, I'm looking at one right now. There's no other way I could have reached out to you all throughout the world without some of it. It's the new vehicle to connect with my human brothers and sisters. However, we must find time for that eye to eye, ears to ears, under a tree, in the open air, playing and laughing, teaching and learning the history of our world, its people, at the crossroads of its history, our history. So we must be in nature. We must know when to turn them off and put them aside and rekindle our connection to our children, the young ones, the ones that are new here. And let us begin to mend what could be and must be again. It takes courage, oh. It takes courage to bring forth a meditation that I thought it was meant just for me. But I have a feeling it's meant for all of we. Because, I believe there may be someone out there in the virtual world that needs to hear what I've had to say this day. So I always say, let us be the change we want to see in the world. And my goal is for the change to not be offensive, not to exclude, but to include. Not to debilitate, but to empower. Not to discourage, but to encourage. And to make a better day, better week, month, year, and in turn a lifetime. I am only one of many that is trying their best to make us whole again, to help us to not just feel like we are just there to just spend money, believe the myth, and not find that change could be healthy and good to our hearts and our mind. Therefore, to our children that is looking up to us. So I give thanks for this opportunity to talk to you. And if you like what I'm sharing, please thumbs up, leave a comment, share with a friend. Continue to watch my Let's Talk and Grow videos. I have quite a bit now. I'm finding that I'm being more courageous every year that I'm given. And my goal is to leave the world a better place than when it was handed to me. So I thank you all for listening. And again, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much. Have a blessed day and a blessed week. Ase'Ooo.